Hi, welcome to my bathroom. I thought today would be a fun day to do something a little bit different, and I thought I would try to tie-dye, which I think that I did it once as a kid, but I don't really remember, and I don't think that it turned out that well. But I feel like technology has changed, and therefore this tulip one-step dye kit will probably do the trick. So it is the ultimate color scheme, which is purple, fuchsia, turquoise, lime, and yellow. And I'm super excited because they look super pretty. Who knows if it will really turn out as brilliant as that, because we all know that advertising tends to exaggerate the truth a little bit, but I'm sure that they will still be pretty, and let's see what happens. I had prepared for disaster. At least I hope enough disaster. I have covered the table in plastic. I have towels all over the ground, and I have an apron all over myself, and hopefully this is enough to protect myself and the world from the dye. And it just goes on the clothes like it's supposed to. So what I think you need to start are some plastic bags or other bags or saran wrap even, because you have to wrap the clothing in plastic as it sets. And then you'll need some water to fill the cool little shaky tubes that have all the dye in them. I'm pretty sure that's the technical term. You'll need a ton of elastic bands, and you'll need some gloves because dye gets on your hands. This I'm not so sure about, but it seems to be recommended by people to have a grate with a tub underneath it. I think that way it doesn't all just go all over the table, and that way all of the dye sort of goes into the tub. And lastly, you need the clothing that you're going to dye. And white is best, so that way the color shows up. And 100% cotton will hold the dye better than synthetic fibers will. Apparently there are some other fabrics that are fine for it, but I've gone with cotton to be safe. It seems to be the most popular choice, and it's the easiest to find. If you get brand new clothing, you'll want to make sure that you wash it first, because there's sizing in there that you need to get rid of. I got these secondhand because I do not have a bunch of white tops. And at least this way, I feel like I have saved these little things from the dump. And to start, for me, they are all wet because I have chosen to do a wet tie-dye technique. Apparently, according to these instructions, it can be dry too, but everything that I watched was wet. So that's what we're doing. The colors are so pretty. I don't know which ones to pick. Okay. I will go with pink and yellow. Yeah, I think. Okay, so I'm adding paper towels to the list of things that you might want. And I'm just going to clean up things a little bit here so that they're not sitting there. That I'm going to try is the crumple dye technique, which basically you sort of crumple up the t-shirt into a little ball, and then you cover it with elastics, and then you dye it. And that is the story. walls and the floors have survived, so that is the most important part. And tomorrow we will see what the clothes end up looking like. It's been 24 hours and now I get to go wash these guys. So you rinse them out until the water runs clear, and then you stick them in the washing machine on a large load setting so that there's lots of water involved, and add a little bit of light detergent and cold water, and then they should be good to go. So I will see you on the other side. Here are the results. There's this one, which is the crumple dye technique. And I think what I learned the most here is that more is more. I think I just wasn't brave enough. But that's that one. It's still pretty cool. I'm still happy with it. But I'm not the happiest. And then we have the spiral, which debatably there's not much of a spiral. Again, more is more when it comes to tie-dye, apparently. Be braver. This one was better though. This was the little starbursty thing. I think it was called starburst or sunburst or something. That was fun. I liked that one. I was worried that the colors might get too brown, but they don't. That was another thing that I learned, is that if you put colors, the colors do bleed together. So if you put yucky colors together, they will end up looking yucky, but that actually was a success. And then we have the experiment, which turned out way better than I was expecting. It's not what I was trying to do at all, but I'm really happy with it. So that might be one of my favorites. And last, I can't believe this actually turned out. I am very happy with this one. Ta-da! So I guess now I can tie-dye, and I have learnt that more is more. If you'd like to support this channel, don't forget to subscribe and check out my Ko-fi link below. I also have a blog and Instagram if you'd like to double make sure you never miss a thing. Ta-da! Wondering what else to do today? This video actually answers that question, so you might want to check it out.